What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is episode number 17 of the Non-League 2 Lore series with Scarborough AFC. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future action, as well as go ahead and check out the playlist. I have it linked down below in the description so you guys can get caught up with the entire series up to this point of basically episode 2 of season 2 here in the National League North. And we've got two big games today. We won last episode against Heford, 3-1 away from home. Thought it was at home. Apologies for that. But we've got two big games here. Banbury at home and then Chester away. So two massive games here early in the season against teams who were pretty decent last year in the National League North. We're going to go with the same team and tactics in which we went with last time out. So really hoping for a good game here today from the boys. Ambimbola was great up top. Luke Cook, we've got Green on the left. Harry Green, he was great. Couville on the right. And that is the team in which we are going to go with here in this game to start off the episode strong. So hopefully we can do well in front of our home fans in this first game of the season at home at the Flamingo Land Stadium. Cook and Ambimbola, I'm really hoping, can have big games, as well as our entire back line. Really hoping that they are able to step up, play some good football, and find a way to win a game here, whether it's 3-1, 2-1, 3-2, 1-0. I don't care. However we can win this game, we definitely want to do it and find a way to get into that playoff hunt, as well as even winning the league for that automatic promotion spot. Because again, if you guys are not familiar with how things go in the National League North, it is only the top team who wins the league gets automatic promotion. 2 through 6 or 2 through 7, I always forget, have to play for the playoff, as we've got a corner kick opportunity. Ollie Younger with a header there from Couville, easily saved there by the keeper. And he's going to boot that downfield. Can we win the ball? We had one of those in the last game where their keeper blasted it downfield. We gave up a goal off of just a terrible play from our back end. But hopefully we can get something going here as Luke Cook down the right-hand side is going to cross it into Ambimbola. Ooh, saved by the keeper? Nope, they are saying it went over the bar. I thought Ambimbola got there for the nice play, but we've got a corner kick. Couville is going to play it into the box. Ollie Younger. Oh, the ball's finding that head right now in this game. Pun intended right there. Unable to bury that. The boys aren't happy with what we were asking them to do, basically focus up, so we're not going to say anything for the rest of this first half. So we've got an opportunity here in the attacking third to close out this half. Luke Cook loses the ball. Honestly, thought there was going to be a foul there. Let's encourage the boys here, actually, right before half, in hopes that we can turn something around. Horton has a yellow card in this first half. Ambimbola to Cook. Cook's going to find Horton. Down to Maloney. Back to Horton. Can we work down this left-hand side? Green is going to look for Cook. That's given away. Right now, this is shaping up for Banbury to have an opportunity. And here is Yusuf for Banbury. Can we get a nice poke in? No, we cannot. Are they going to score here right before the end of the first half for a dagger? Ken Charles. I was going to say, our boys, we're not moving the ball well. And that goes against us right there. 1-0 down here at home, just before the end of the first half. A little cross in, beats our defender, beats the keeper with Barrett between the pipes, and they find themselves up 1-0 right as halftime hits. Ooh, Ambimbola is injured. Injured in the 45th minute. That sucks, but we've got good old Coulson to come in and hopefully turn some things around for us. It's still not halftime. Finally halftime. Might be a serious injury for Ambimbola. That would be quite alarming, as we literally just brought him in. That would be very devastating to start the year off without our top striker that we brought in on loan from, I believe it's Bolton, if I'm not mistaken. But we're down 1. We need to find a way here to get back into this game. Coulson now up top. It's going to change the way we substitute our boys, and Yusuf is in on the keeper. Absolutely dreadful take there by the striker from Banbury. We've got another opportunity here. Younger, is he going to move it up the pitch? No, he goes back to Barrett. Barrett back to Younger. Up to Perver. Luke Cook, find him. Oh, I thought he was open there in the middle. He was not. Rhodes now on the right. Back to Harding. We're kind of just working this up through the back here. Horton finds Green. Green to Cook. Luke Cook with a nice first touch. Gets around his defender. Luke Cook. Can he bury it? Off the defender. Looking to bend that in far side. Hits the defender. Goes right at the keeper on the deflection. Makes a nice save. And out for a corner is Coville. Over the ball. Plays it in. Younger. He's been good in the first half on corners. But ball falls out to Maloney. Down to Perver. Now out to Coville on that right-hand side. Can he cross it in? He does not. He finds Maloney. Finds now Cook after a deflection, and Cook just gives it away. What are we doing? Let's tell the boys to focus in here. That's just dreadful. We need to find a way to at least tie this game now. 61st minute. It's Harry Green. On that left-hand side, plays it back to Horton. Green is there on a nice run through. Is Green going to take the shot? He does. Absolutely terrible shot right there. Over the crossbar, even wide of the net. We need to make substitutions here. We've got a couple of tired players. Got a bunch of tired players, actually. We can't bring Ambabola in. We're going to leave the quality of Coville on the pitch. We'll also reluctantly take off Maloney. He is quite tired. Our backs are looking good. We're out of substitutions. Totally forgot bringing Ambabola off was our first substitution, so the boys are going to have to play tired in the back. Horton is dead tired, as well as Coville and Cook. Our normal substitutions were thrown off by that injury by Ambabola. Again, I'm hoping that it's only about a week or two that he's going to be out. That'd be, again, very devastating, and I don't think we're going to be able to get anything here from the rest of this game unless we can have some stoppage time magic, +9. Absolutely crazy stuff here, but we do have a highlight. Can we find a way? It looks like Banbury had a few injuries here in this half. Ball played out to Willies. Down to Horton. Down to Domtier. Back to Horton. Crosses it in off the post. I don't even know if that was a cross or a shot. But, man, a 1-0 defeat. And even worse, yeah, it looks like they had 2 injuries for Banbury, so sucks to be them, but that explains why we had +9 on the stoppage time. Horton, with an absolute prayer near the end there, almost puts that into the back of the net, off the post. Would have been nice to kind of steal a draw there, but unable to do so. We find ourselves now down in 11th spot. Would have been nice to start the season off with 2 wins or at least a win and a draw, but Ambabola is out for... Wow. 4 to 8 weeks, guys. That's tough. Domtier has a bruised shin. Get over it, dude. But Ambabola out. We literally just brought him in. Domtier out for 2 or 3 days. He'll be back for the next game. Send the assistant. That's just 4 to 8 weeks. Again, we do have Michael Coulson, but man, if Ambabola could have just got going, starting off strong, that would have been awesome. But we're going to go ahead and simulate up to the next game. If anything happens in between this and the next game, I will bring you guys to it. But hopefully nothing does happen, and we will start off into game number 2 of this episode. So nothing happened in between this and the last game, but Chester are currently sitting in 5th. They won their first 2 games of the year. So if we can get this, we'll get 6 points and hopefully move up back into the promotion spots of the league table. But Ambabola being out is just an absolute tough pill to swallow. We'll bring Jake Charles along for a potential substitution off the bench. Hopefully he will be able to get it done. But Coulson back into the starting 11. We didn't expect to play him a ton this year. Him also being a player coach. Go out there and impress me. Few players enjoyed that. But again, Chester, they've got a 4-1-2-1-2. And we are going with our classic 4-2-3-1. Hopefully we can get a W in this game at least a draw. We will need a draw. We need to get as many points as we possibly can early in the season before we hit that lull that we did last year. I fully expect us to hit it again this year. But if we are able to kind of start off strong and maybe find a way to keep that mid-tier play going throughout the year, that might allow us to find a way, odd pass there, find a way to be a little bit higher up the table and maybe fight for automatic promotion and or a higher seed in the playoff battle, as Harry Green up through the midfield is going to cross that over to Rhodes. Rhodes finds Coville. Back to Rhodes. We're going to have an overlapping run here. No, but Rhodes trying to take on his man. Finds Maloney. Down to Rhodes. Is he going to cross it in? Is Coulson going to find the ball? No, but it falls to Cook. Cook has been very good for us. Tries to cross it into Coulson, but unable to connect there. And Chester now off to the races. Are they going to find a counterattack opportunity here after we had a decent chance? Oh my goodness. Absolutely brutal run of play there from our team in general. Great offensive opportunity. Cook cross in low, trying to find Coulson. Cannot connect. And Chester off to the races. Find a way. And they get their own low cross driven in to Canton up top. Slots it in past Barrett. Giving Chester a 1-0 lead here. At home for them. Away for us. And they've got another opportunity. Can we take full advantage of it? Luke Cook off to the races. A little bit slow with the ball at his feet. The defender staying with him nicely. Cook is going to slow it up, finds Coulson on the cross, does not fall to him, but finds Perver off the crossbar, corner post area, off of a deflection from the defender. That would have been absolutely lovely if we could have found a way to get that into the back of the net. But instead, Lady Luck not on our side once again. We've got an attacking throw-in in the attacking third as the ball falls to Perver. He's going to play it back to Younger, who's going to find Horton wide. Is he going to get a cross into Coulson? No, he does not. Plays it back to Maloney. That is stolen off Maloney, but Younger keeps it in the attacking third. Perver on it. He's had a couple crackers off the crossbar. How many posts are we going to hit in this episode? Maloney on the ball. That's it for the highlight. Honestly, thought we could have gotten more out of that, as Harding's going to play that into Coville. Coville back with it after playing a little catch and go with Maloney. He's going to just throw that into the keeper. What a waste of possession that was. But we are just so unlucky right now with hitting the post. But that's the way it goes sometimes, I suppose. Ball won by Younger as we work down the right-hand side. Coville into Perver. Perver back to Coville. Oh, I saw Cook making a run, but he didn't find him there. Horton with a nice cross in from, I don't even know who right now, but Green. Harry Green. Nice cut inside, just cannot find a way to finish there. And we are still on the outside looking in right now when it comes to these standings. Not what we want to see. And again, we're at the point where we are fighting for a draw. We've been unlucky so far. Look to gain some confidence from that. That's what we like to see. The boys drawing some confidence from our mid-game talk, locker room shakedown, whatever you want to call it. But the boys need to start going, and we need to demand more from the entire team. Hopefully they don't get too upset with that. But Horton on the left-hand side, can we get anything going? Or are we just going to play give and go with the back? No, we do not. But Maloney finds Cook. Luke Cook. Can he find a way to slot it? Ooh, what a save by the keeper. Used the outside of his left foot there. If it would have been me, I probably would have taken that near side with his stronger foot. Unless his stronger foot is his left, then just ignore everything I literally just said right there. But we've got to make some substitutions. Some boys are tired. Let's see here. Luke Cook. We'll bring him off. Jake Charles will come on. See if we can have some Jake Charles magic, as he was able to provide us some last year. Dom Tier's going to come on for Coville. And then Horton doesn't have the best stamina, which is a little... Willagy is very bad on that right-hand side. We don't really have anyone to play that left-hand side, so Horton's going to have to stay on the pitch. And we're going to have to find a way to play with some tired legs in this game. 75th minute now. Can we find a way to get a goal? They're calling for Thornton to come on. And we'll bring him on for Ollie Younger. Younger is a bit tired. I suppose we'll give him a little bit of a breather as Domtier with a turnover. Or a takeaway. He gives it away. Oh, man, if he could have just thrown a nice little through ball there to Jake Charles. As looks like Harry Green got a nice turnover, and Horton off to the races. Dead tired Horton finds a cross into Jake Charles, and he slots it into the back of the net. The magic of Jake Charles. He did it last year in some early games, and he's doing it again this year, where he slots it into the back of the net. Hell of a cross there by Horton with his left foot. Absolute beauty of a run. Beats the defender. Honestly thought that was going to get blocked, but Jake Charles, flying header, reminiscent of Robin Van Persie in the 2014 World Cup. Obviously not the same thing, but we'll take it. 1-1, that's huge. That could move us up to 13th. If we can get one more chance here, Maloney, can we steal the game in stoppage time? Cross it in. Can Jake Charles have a little bit more magic in that head of his? Let's find a way. Maloney with the cross. It's there. It's up. Younger. Oh, off the crossbar. How many times are we going to hit the post in one game? Oh, man, that would have been so nice if we could have stolen that game right there and get some points out of it. But we find a way to get a singular point out of it. Really happy with our bounce back. The boys are delighted. Super pumped about that one. Obviously, could have wished we could have gotten more out of that. Yes, we got a draw. If we had 2 draws, we'd be essentially in the same spot we were. It looks like Kidderminster came down from the National League and FC United. I don't remember those teams from last year. But, man, a decent result, obviously. First game, losing Ambabola for 4 to 6 weeks is going to be tough. But the boys came back strong, didn't look good in the first half, found a way in the second half to get things going, and were able to get a draw out of it. The magic of Jake Charles off the bench. We will most likely be doing a bunch of that as this first part of the year goes along. And looking at it here, the next episode, we're going to actually go ahead. I will play the next 2 games off camera. We'll play Spennymoor as well as Kidderminster in between episodes. And in the next episode, you guys will see the games against Gloucester and Farnsley Celtic, home and away. You guys will see that. Then we'll go ahead. I'll play Needham Market, Scunthorpe off camera, which then takes us into the FA Cup second qualifying round, as well as I can't say that. Borough. We'll be going against another Borough in the episode following the next. So that's our schedule here for the next couple of videos. Again, the team, we're going to have to find a way to figure it out with the boys that we've got in our lineup. Pretty much a very similar lineup. The entire back line, as well as the keeper, very different other than Ollie Younger. But Green, Cook, Coville, and Coulson are going to have to figure a way up front to score some goals, as well as Maloney and Perver, unless we find a way to bring in another loanee up front to take over the attacking position. That's going to be something that we might need to think about as Amibola is out for the first couple of weeks of the season. But let me know what you guys think down below. Drop some comments. You guys are my assistant manager. I need your guys' help to see what we need to do with this team to move forward and continue up in the league and fight for not only automatic promotion, but maybe if that's not in the cards this year, at least be in the hunt for the playoffs. But if you guys did enjoy this, be sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new, but that's going to be it. We will see you guys in the next video.